Husband-wife disputes, common mistakes made by husbands during availing of their civil and criminal remedies in law against the wife and her family members. A lot of husbands, they think that the police are going to help them. So they write their detailed police complaints. The way their wife filed a dowry harassment complaint against them and their family members, they think that when I file my police complaint against my wife and her family, that they are going to be questioned by the police, investigated by the police, and the police is going to do justice. Nonsense. Out of the 4,000 discussions with husbands that I have done, I have seen perhaps 40 FIRs being registered in very exceptional, very unique cases. So that is 1%, I think 0.1% of the cases that I have seen. What is the better alternative? Filing a magistrate complaint, also called a private complaint, directly before the magistrate court, where the judges are usually not so biased in the favor of women as compared to the police. Now, a lot of times clients tell me that I have been given advice that we'll file a complaint before the police, and when the police do not register our FIR against the wife, we'll file an application for directions to police to register FIR before the magistrate court, which used to happen under section 156 clause 3 of the Criminal Procedure Code. And I ask these husbands to ask the people who say we'll file a 156.3, how many times in a 156.3 have you been able to get an FIR registration direction by the court? Because magistrate courts very often, 99.99% of the times, will say, I am not directing the police to register FIR. I am going to convert this application for directions of registering FIR into, surprise, surprise, a private complaint. The thing that I have told you to do just a minute back in this video. Now, what's the difference? Why do you want to do this in the first place instead of first filing a police complaint, then filing this application for registration of FIR before the magistrate? This whole process, these two prior steps, filing the complaint and then asking the judge to direct the police to register FIR, takes anywhere between a minimum of 6 months to sometimes 18 to 24 months for the judge to say, I'm going to treat it as a private complaint. Instead, I say, day one, file your private complaint and move ahead against the wife and her family members. Far more smarter thing to do instead of step A, step B, and then voila, come to the step that I'm saying we can do on day one itself and bypass, save ourselves between 6 to 24 months.